everybody. Can you hear me? I hope you can. I can hear you. I can hear you. I can hear you. I can hear you. You guys see off on the right, I have a semi special guest. My daughter. You guys, my daughter, I've been trying to get her on this show for 7 years. 7 years. She won't come on the show. She doesn't diamond paint. She doesn't respect the artistry behind diamond painting. She does puzzle, she does crochet, and she colors. So, in her spare time, she has been coloring, and I invited her on the show to color. And we have colorists that attend our show. So, I, what a great time to introduce her. So I'm going to say hello to everybody, but while I'm saying hello, I want you guys to go ahead and say hello to my daughter. And while you do that, I'm just going to give you guys a quick little picture with my baby. That's her in the dorms.
Hello.
They're my baby. Yes, she has stolen my butterflies. So now y'all know who talking to y'all in the background. Okay, okay. um, so moving over from there, y'all say hello while I jump back up and say hello to everybody, starting with Gail. Hi, Gail. How are you doing this evening, Mudnut? Hi, Linda. Mary. Kupaki Art. Matt's in the house. Matt was looking for you. Um, um, Me and Lizzie both were looking for you on our Saturday show, and we noticed that we hadn't seen you. So hopefully you are doing well. Um, and glad to have you back. Robin is in the house. Robin is somebody that is a faithful hashtag replay watcher. Good to have you here live. I'm pretty sure it's because tomorrow is a holiday and maybe you have some extra time. As my cuz Tammy, how you doing tonight, Tammy? Um, Moving over from there, everyone saying hello to Tiara. Um, Denise, how you doing tonight? Dottie Diva. Says Billy. I didn't see her. Is she in here? Hey, Billy. I don't see her. But if Billy's in the house, let's go. Uh, Continuing on down. Uh, Hello, Tia, daughter, and everyone. Oh, that's so sweet. That's exactly why. No work tomorrow. Matt says, I was just sleepy and kind of forgot to be on. Uh-oh, I wasn't on his mind. Tammy says she's doing good. She is cooking. How many people are cooking tonight? Getting it out the way. I just was talking to my daughter and I was like, you want me to start tonight? Or do I, wait, get up early in the morning and kick it off and things like that? She never answered. So we will see. Kupaki said, I'm sorry I got kicked out. That's okay. You back here now. Love you guys. So that's my baby. You see the picture on the right. Um, that's her. She's coloring. She didn't want to come on camera. Um, so, I asked her last minute, you want to be on mommy's show? And she said, yeah, if I don't have to show my face. And I'm like, I'll take it because I've been asking her for a while. So just popping in, my baby, so that y'all know who's talking to y'all. And yes, those are my butterflies. That look of mine was stolen. Um, so I will take it. Again, it's always nice. You guys know
Well,
I
how did
kicked
you get
this.
those pictures up there like that?
How did I get them? I had already loaded them in because one time when you were sick, mommy posted a community post and I said, hey, my baby's sick. I'm not going to be able to go live tonight because I'm going to take care of my baby. And so the pictures were already in the system. All I had to do was post them into the show. And voila. As y'all know, I am technologically challenged. So it had to be something real easy if I was able to do it.
You
Billy,
gotta
I am
find
Billy crazy. Oh, it's really So Billy, Dottie Diva, I love that name. I have been told that something is going on with the names. I had a couple of you guys that reached out to me. It was like, I was really there. This was me. Something happened with my name, and the other one is not showing. So, yep. Thank you for letting me know. I was looking for looking for Billy, and I'm like, I don't see her, but if she's here, hello. And she's Dottie Diva. I like that name though. Matt says we did ours, just a small group last Friday. Maybe why I slept in. Oh, okay. Well, there you go. I like that. Mutnut says her mom is cooking in a few hours, but it's just her and her mom, and she cooks a lot. So we have leftovers for weeks. That's what a freezer's for. That's what a freezer's for. Matt says slept in Saturday. Yeah, that's how. Let me go back. One moment. That's how the day. Let me just post it up here. I got this dollar sign in the way. Yeah, that's how the day works. Yeah, I get it. I get it. We were really just wondering if you were
Oh,
okay.
how would you get it to come up like that?
Like
That's
what, baby?
cool.
I'm cool, huh? Mommy is all that. So, if you guys see some new people in the audience, my daughter has some friends that'll be popping in. They'll be saying hi and things like that. Gail says, due to work schedules, ours is Sunday. Okay. Well, we cooking
Yeah,
tomorrow. Right, baby? What time you think we should get started? YouTube is now
my
using the YouTube
best
handle.
friends should be joining to watch, and my best friend mom, Lena's
Mom got
mom, should be
skills.
watching.
Oh, well, her mom, she already got my YouTube
Oh, what should
at
I?
what
Will we put on? We should cook turkey in the morning.
you
I'm
want to do that in
going
the morning.
to have a regular, normal day breakfast while
You
you
gonna
are
eat
cooking
breakfast
the
on Thanksgiving?
Thanksgiving food. And then, will you be okay cooking my food?
Yes, I know. My daughter is on a special diet now. Unfortunately, um, she has to remove gluten, and so because she has to remove gluten, we have been, challenged a lot with food options and choices and preparation and things like that. So I will be making her a separate menu. Um, you know, doing what I can for my baby. Yes, Matt, it looks like I got skills, don't I? Look good. I mean, I was able to come in here. Y'all know the challenges I have, but she doesn't. She's showing you one of her little fidget spinner. I mean, what is that called? It's something to do with fidgeting and things.
It's my fidget. It's one of my fidget toy. I have a whole box of fidgets.
Usually it is Matt, so this is going to be one of my mini challenges for 2025. So I wanted to kick the day off real quickly. Want to show you guys where I'm at with the pen. So last week I showed you guys the finished product that I had when it came to the hold on one second. I'm gonna go ahead and put it in. I'm just gonna add them to the
Is it okay I
okay.
start coloring now?
Yeah, you can start coloring at any point. Let me get the mic. Hold on.
I will show you guys what I've been working on first, but I'm not much of a talker, so mom will talk while I just show you guys in color.
Is that right?
Yeah.
So what you're seeing on the project cam are the completed, sealed. These two right here are the Sparkle All the Way pins. So if you guys are participating in hashtag Sparkle All the Way with Dip in Time and DP Addiction Adventures, those are one of the pins. I believe they're going to have two pins, and they were also offering a gift card to PalmPal pins in case these pen choices just weren't for you. Now, I asked you guys because I had a no name pen, and I asked you guys, for just a little bit of help naming the pen. Naming the pen. This pen is the one that I am giving away to the person who came up with the name. that I enjoyed the most, and that would be Gail. Gail Pierce. Gail has several of my pens already, so it's only befitting. But she came up with Mystical Dreams. There were some people who sent me names. I think those names are great. And I will be putting them like on a shelf. And as I come up with more options and more colors, obviously those may play in. But Mystical Dreams for this pen right here, I love the most. So that's going to be going out to Gail. Also, I know that I mentioned there was somebody who won one of Lizzie's pens last year, which was Cotton Candy Delight. I had added two pens, and because of how long she waited, and I had to redo some pens and things when I lost the feeling in my tips, she's going to get a Mystical Dreams pen also, and that is Cynthia Gant. So, just wanted to show you guys, obviously, photos. You probably will start to see photos going up on DP Addiction Adventures for Sparkle All the Way. You'll probably see the pictures going up on Dip in Time on their site, because even though the pins have been done, I hadn't sealed them and I hadn't added. Now, these tips will not be going out. You'll be getting regular tips like this, you know. Um, because those tips cost me money and these ones were free. So hopefully you guys are enjoying seeing some of the creativity as we move forward into the new year 2026. You guys know it will be time. It'll be time for blinging in the new year. This is the blinging in the new year pin. And obviously, that will be one of the items that you guys will be able to win as well. So, I wanted to make sure that I showed you guys, what's coming up. That way, you guys can have a little bit of fun, kind of joining the collabs and things. So, there we go. As far as the pins, that takes care of the next two collabs, and we'll be going from there. Now, I want to move over from there. Our special guest tonight, she is obviously a colorer. And because she colors, she is going to focus a little bit on some of her craft work. Can you turn your book around? And obviously, your stand is facing upside down. So if you can turn your book around and then kind of showcase some of your work, Tiara, that way we can see like some of the things that you have colored.
Oh, I
Just kind
just
of,
did it, Mom. You want me to
I
redo it
know, but I was
again?
talking. We weren't focused. I was talking and we weren't focused on it. If you can turn the
Oh,
book around, now we can look,
sorry.
we don't want to divide our attention. Turn the book around the opposite direction.
Let me start. I'm gonna start this one soon, okay?
It's upside down. I need you to
I
turn the book
I
360.
know,
No,
Mom. I
180.
have to start from the beginning first. Okay, this one. Um,
TR, look at your
I
screen.
got this. Mom got this for me a few years ago because I love crafting, especially coloring, and I'm really good at full-sized human coloring books. But she got this one for me because it is Disney. So let me show you the cover first. It says Disney Dreams Collection coloring book. This is what it looks like. Mom got this for me. I think I was a sophomore in college. Oh, I accidentally showed the middle finger. Sorry, guys. I was a sophomore in college. Um, and she got this for me for Christmas. And so what it does is it has the original uh it has the original artwork, and then I can decide if I want to stay true to the original artwork.
Move
Usually
your
I
picture
do,
over
but
a little.
sometimes I make small changes. When I
Can,
color,
can,
huh?
I was just asking if you could move the book a little over because it wasn't showing the coloring page. It just showed
Okay,
the proof.
okay. When I color, I I use crayons, and a lot of crayons and a lot of I have it so I can see the photo, the video on the TV too, so I can make sure I have all the proper angles for you guys.
Okay, no
I didn't
worries.
know
So
my camera was upside down. This is my first time doing this. I'm not tech savvy. Mom calls me. I'm more
you
like a
got it honestly,
grandma.
baby. You got it
I'm like a
honestly.
grandma, guys. I'm not. This is not like I'm not strong with this stuff.
Okay,
Um.
show us some more pages. I know that you've colored in there quite a bit. So, and you were showing some of your other stuff. Uncle Matt says you're
Uh-oh.
doing great. There you go.
Okay. Okay. I'm trying to get it. Mom knows better because she's the professional. Okay. This is my absolute favorite. This I want to someday frame it to put in my my room. Let me bring it closer to you guys. Okay, so because I'm only limited to coloring with crayon, why is I'm not good
You
at angles. I don't. I
you're
have like
okay.
lack of depth
You're okay.
perception too. This is a hot mess. I'm sorry, guys. Um.
Move it over a little to your right.
Okay, my right. There we
There
are.
you go.
Yikes.
Okay, and there you go. So now we can see.
Oh, oh, I see
And
where I need to be now. Okay. So, um, so this is my favorite, and let me bring it closer because
closer and to the
I
right.
had to use a lot of. You guys see it. So, and then I'm gonna show you my what I use. Now, this is all mostly Dollar Tree coloring books, coloring pencils that I collected in crayons because this was during my undergrad life. During college, if you get it, you get it. But maybe I do have a big girl job now, so I can invest in better crayons and stuff. So this is the
Well,
one
what's your
I'm
big
going to
girl
finish
job?
today. This is the one I'm going to finish tonight. I'm really shaky.
It's okay.
Do I
You're
have a
doing
tremor
fine.
or something? What's going on? Okay. Sorry. So, and then this is the original.
Move it to your
So this
right.
is this is what you guys are gonna see me working on tonight. Oh, I'm gonna put this down, but let me show you my bucket. So mom got me this bucket for Valentine's Day, and I love repurposing things. And then I also got another Valentine's Day bigger bucket that has my yarn in it for when I'm crocheting. But this is what I use when I am coloring is this bucket. And as you see on the sides, it has strawberries on it. It's really cute. Kind of like grandma cottage core, if you're into that aesthetic. Let me move it over. Uh-oh, my pencils are falling all over the place. So this is what you're going to see me working out of tonight. I don't know where mom got the bucket, but that's what I use for my coloring.
I got a
So
bucket
I
for
have to
brother
fill this
also.
in right here, which is the last half of the sky. It has, you can't really see it because of the lining. It has a tan, like a lightish tan base because I want it to use to blend the tan with a different color. So it's like a cream. It's not just white, but it's the lighting right now.
So, with that said, obviously, I want to introduce you guys. I do want to kick off some of our usual while she gets started and picks her colors and things. What's the weather like in your neck of the woods? And, I'm always wondering who's suffering, who has snow, who has rain. Um, Earlier today, I had some friends that were in the North Carolina, Tennessee area, and they got hit with some horrible rainstorms, thunder and lightning, and they lost power. And so I was interested in that because it was kind of warm here today. It started off cold though. It had to be in the high 50s. It was cold, and then it kind of warmed up to close to 70 or 70. And then it's supposed to obviously get cold tonight. So what's the weather like in your neck of the woods? And let's move over. Everyone was saying that your work is pretty and your work is beautiful. And let's see, Tammy says it's cold. Linda said we had snow last night, but it melted today. Matt says no snow yet, maybe overnight, just rain for now. Ooh, rain and snow, that's sleet, nice to me. Whew. Gail says it's 36 right now. It's supposed to snow Saturday morning. That's pretty cold. That's pretty cold. So it has been roughly about mid to high 50s at night, super duper cold, and then it's been between, I want to say, 68 and like 70. At, starting next week, December 1st, it's going to be in the low 60s to mid 60s. So I believe these warmer days, those are gone for good. um, Marquita, Kiki. She says, it's cold here in St. Louis. Kupaki says we're in the 70s today, but getting down to low 30s. That's frighteningly sick weather. Tomorrow's high is 52. That's a bit of a difference there. My nut says it's 61 going down to 44 with a chance of rain here in Maryland. We have a chance of snow next week, and Denise said it is 73, rainy in South Florida. High tomorrow of 81 and a low of 60. Sounds like we all going to Denise's house. We know where we can go to vacation. Billy says it's 42 and damp. It's too cold. Yeah, that's definitely cold. So um with that said, I want to, it's the time where we try and enable everybody. We try and find money so that everybody can have a good time when it comes to how they're going to shop when on Friday. Friday's Black Friday. And with it being Black Friday, one of the things that I want to do is kind of help you find some money. So, first things first, did we pay all our bills? December 1st is coming up. So, we want to make sure we got a roof to enjoy our crafts for the next month. Make sure you got your roof taken care of. Next thing you want to take care of is your vehicle. You got a vehicle, you got food. Want to make sure we have all of that. Now, I made some suggestions to Matt. I still stand by my decisions. Where we could get rid of some things. Some of the stuff we was talking about getting rid of, cable and things like that. What are you guys watching when it comes to sitting down and enjoying TV? You okay, baby? What are you guys watching? What are you guys enjoying on TV? Just want to know, because that's a bill we can get rid of, right? We can go ahead and get rid of that. I know Matt is a sports fan, and
You want
right
me to
now,
flip the camera?
nope, nope, we good. We just want you to be comfortable. Because you're gonna end up doing some things that your mom does. I go and I do too much and then I mess up instead of just sitting down and enjoying, once everybody get used to it and things.
Because it's
So
kind of bothering me. It's upside
don't let it
down.
bother you. Just start coloring. That don't let it bother
Mom,
you. Just start coloring. Um, so Keita says, no, I did not pay out my bill. I'm gonna move in with come on, the more the merrier. So um some things that we gotta make sure that we always taking care of is the roof over our head. Gotta make sure we got utilities, want to have some lights and things like that. Can you imagine if I was sitting here talking to you guys? We having a good time. We kiki and we ha ha and all of that. Next thing you know, bloop, the lights go out. That would be embarrassing. That would be so embarrassing and obviously irresponsible of me. So those are the bills that you won't find me shortchanging. So you won't find me shortchanging the the necessities. Um, Mutnut says she's watching a lot of A&E and Hallmark. And here's what I want to know. Are we still interested in Countdown to Christmas? Are we still checking that out? Matt says his roof, taking care of car, taking care of, and he an extra paycheck. Is that it? You got an extra check coming? Sometimes November or December there is an extra check. I find that it's not extra. I don't know how, but it always sounds exciting, but it ends up going to what it's supposed to go to, and it's never been an extra check for me. Yes, been loving it this year. There weren't as many, right? There weren't as many I've been noticing because normally they like, we're gonna hit you with 85, like they hit you with 40 on each channel. So 40 on Hallmark, 40 on Hallmark drama or Hallmark family, and then 40 on Hallmark mystery. That's 100, what is that? 120? That's a lot of new movies. And
Ow.
some of the other stuff I have been noticing was the plots. What are you guys thinking about the plots? If you are watching Hallmark and you are enjoying like these weekly new releases and things like that, have the plots gotten better? Because they were starting to really feel like they were similar in nature. Matt says, I do eventually, not yet. Maybe maybe I'll get the Jelly of the Month subscription. A Jelly of the Month. I like that. Um, I don't watch it as much as I used to. The last couple of times I watched it, I'm gonna be honest, um, they were I don't know. I mean, they didn't hold my interest, is what I'll say. I need a little more oomph. Now, I do have a
Looking
preference.
for this digit.
You were looking for what? We can hear you.
Oh, I'm
Did
not
you?
muted.
Nope. You're not. Uh, we just want to watch you work. That's all. But we hearing you talk to yourself and having a full on conversation. And did you answer yourself? I taught you better. I thought I taught you that it's okay to talk to yourself, but it's not okay to answer. Uh, so what I've been noticing when it comes to watching Hallmark is that it's not holding my attention a lot. And I just it's very innocent. Crystal says you just need more Ryan. Now I love me some Ryan Pavey. Woo, that is a good looking man. I agree. A little bit more Ryan Pavey. I like he just seems to accept the right parts. Look at that. In green. Uh, so he does. He seems to accept the right parts. I definitely appreciate it. You know, other than diamond painting, are you guys working on any other crafts? You can go ahead and post that down in the chat. And let's see, Mudnut says bills don't get paid till the 28th and 3rd, just how my money comes in. So I'm on a no buy because I have to get family gifts out of what money I have left. Well, we can definitely understand that. I'm going to go ahead and thank you right now on behalf of your family. He's my eye candy. Oh, he's everybody's eye candy. You say he's on, is that what, General Hospital? Oh, my. Mm. Nope, just diamond painting. And the reason why I asked is because I had this conversation with Lizzie a couple of weeks ago.
Okay, let's get
And
started.
yeah, let's get started. One of the things that we talked
Oh,
about was um like why I kept asking her, like, why are you so hard on me, girl? Why are you so hard on me when I don't finish a project and things like that? um and she said, because you should be diamond painting. You do a diamond painting channel. Damn, Shalene had to tell me that. Now I'm hooked again. That's my girl Shalene. I haven't seen her in a while.
I
Diamond
tried
painting.
diamond painting, but I think I'm too hyperactive for it. Um,
Tell the
I
people what you
tried it
did
with
with the diamond
mom
painting.
like 8 years ago. Um, she got me this diamond painting, and I tried it, and then I got up for a break after like 10 minutes and never sat back down.
Tell them what you
And
did
she
with the
purchased
diamond
it. She
painting.
said, what are you doing? You never finished this. And I said, I can't
Ah,
focus on that. That's too much. I get too hyperactive. Just it's very tedious. So, um, but I like watching it, and then I try and get when mom does a nice diamond painting, I try and get it before anyone else can, so I can put it up in my room.
So let me tell you, I was looking for the diamond painting, and she would not tell me that she taught, what we do when we get frustrated with a diamond painting. She wouldn't tell me that. She just was like, oh, it's around here. I haven't finished it. So I'm like, well,
I
let me help you
felt
find it.
bad
Now, you did. And so I said, let me help you find it. I'm in her room, and she has this diamond painting that I spent some money on. She got it curled up and balled up and stuffed down into the bottom of like a backpack or a bag. And the drills were just thrown in there also. It wasn't anything that I could say, well,
it
let
was
me
all like
let me take
molded
it in. It was, yes, the sticky was sticking like and I'm like, are you serious?
because
Are you
the
serious?
diamonds came off, and I think because also there was like the wax melted and stuff, so it all looked like a big ball. It was all bad
She,
because it gets
she was
hot
so
here
mean.
too, and it was in my closet.
She was so mean. She was horrible in how she handled this. So clearly,
I just didn't
I know
like it.
now to ask. Marquita says, yes, he's truly eye candy. Latch hook rugs, candle making, and she does diamond painting. Tammy says, I bought my diamond painting already, Captured by Radiance. That's it. Plus, I already bought lots of drills from Tima for my DP in January. Speaking of that, you guys know, hashtag blinging in the new year. That will be kicking off. We do start it on January 1st. Because I go live December 31st, I will be doing my kickoff live during that show. But I'm excited. My canvas is by Capture by Radiance also. I did, if you guys were paying attention to our Saturday show, you know that I did go ahead and get the big Capture by Radiance mystery diamond painting box. Comes with 6 diamond paintings. On top of the 6 diamond paintings, there is going to be a mystery, either crystal or one of their hand turned diamond painting pens. And so I will make sure to unbox those and kind of showcase those. I am getting another canvas from them for The Love is in the Air. Lizzie and I have decided to do the Secrets Between Friends canvas. And if you guys haven't seen that show, that was on our Saturday morning laugh show. And I'll show it obviously again. I just wanted to make sure you guys know that's obviously what's in my cart. I don't have a lot of stuff in my cart. I usually will build a cart and I'll showcase that and share that with you guys. And then I'll buy my shopping cart. So I've bought 2 full shopping carts this year. I did a Dreamer Designs shopping cart earlier this year. I think that was in April or May. And then I started building my next shopping cart, which was Captured by Radiance. And I'm pretty sure
Mm.
that because I was using their current inventory, that I'll probably have 2 or 3 from my shopping cart that are in
Oh,
there.
that
So I'm excited.
canvas
Plus, I
gonna look
showed
like
them
yours.
on the show.
Yeah,
So you guys
gets
know I'm
it done.
friends of Captured by Radiance. We're gonna see which ones they throw in.
Wait, did
Who
you
you
see
talking
that
to?
comment?
Hi, Mama. Who you talking to?
Mom,
I
did you
can't.
see that comment?
What comment?
That CBR canvas gonna look like tiaras by the time Tia gets it done.
That's Matt. Matt is picking with me. You know, he knows mommy, baby. He know he knows mommy. But Matt, I'm going Matt, I'm gonna give it my all. Give it my all, I promise. uh my nuts. Oh, I have 9 people to gift to. So they are all getting money. Woo! That's right. Gift carded up. Gift carded up. Linda says she should try a mini kit. Um, Just gonna let you know, it wasn't that big a kit. It probably was like
I think
a
it was a
15 by
mini
20.
kit, Mom.
Yeah, it wasn't big. I wouldn't start her on nothing gigantic.
I think it was a
And
mini
she
kit, actually.
still failed. She still failed, Linda. She still
I don't
failed.
think it's for
Uh,
me.
Tammy says, I have three grandchildren to buy for just on disability, so I have to be smart on what I buy. Definitely. I definitely think we should be smart, but let's still always keep in mind us, you know. uh, Look out for you. Give yourself a glimmer of sunshine and things like that. We're not here to just please others. Put some happiness and some sunshine in your own day, whatever that looks like. So it may look like you're just buying, a pack of crayons, or, box of Prismacolor color pencils. Whatever that looks like, don't leave you out of the fray, is why I say what's in your cart. um Crystal says, been crocheting and cross stitching along with my diamond painting. Well, there you go. Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. Crystal, my girl Crystal, everybody's name look different. I see the creations on the side. This my girl Crystal, my Crystal, my Crystal. Um, uh, Linda says, what canvases work for love is in the air? So usually our love is in the air is the time where you take a canvas that means something to you, something that you love, and you're going to work on that. We do have you post your progress pics, but when you first kick it off and when you first start, that first week, that's what we want to know, is why this canvas means so much to you. What about this canvas, says love? And so that's how you want to choose your canvas. And obviously, that's why Lizzie and I landed on pretty much the same. We had a
Is
hard
she here?
time. She's not here
Tell her to
tonight,
join
baby.
us too.
She in the bed. Stop.
Oh,
Matt says, sorry, just filling in for Lizzie. You did a good job. You did a great job. And Gail says, I'm thinking about getting that one for my sister. It reminds me of us when we were little. Exactly. If me and Lizzie had had the opportunity to grow up together, oh God, I could just imagine all the trouble that we would have gotten into. Now, when we left the retreat this year, it was probably for me my hardest year, parting with her, because I only get a chance to see her in person once a year. But it was real difficult this time because we spent so much time together. Um, that's it. She said, yes, it's me. Everybody's name has changed, so I'm not sure like who's who. But when I saw the creations to the left, I'm like, wait a minute, is that my Chrissy? And it is. Robin says, get her some stickers or magnets. That's a good idea. Something even smaller than a canvas, she probably would definitely appreciate. And she probably, especially if they were multi-purpose. So she would probably appreciate like coasters or ornaments or a keychain or something. So that might be something that I can work on. She used to watch me and her brother diamond paint. He just fell in love with the craft though. And it never took off for her like that ever. She crocheted, and we used to crochet together. That was a craft that we did. So for me, I've done the gamut. I've I
this is
started off.
finished. Oh wait, I forgot to do
Well, flip it
poem.
around, baby, and show it. I started off in the 70s doing crochet. I moved into the early 80s. I was doing cross stitch. Fell in love with cross stitch, and I did a lot of cross stitch. Coming into the mid to late 80s, I did try knitting. I wasn't great at it. I hated it. I was uncoordinated trying to use the two needles, and I'd have one part of my project, it would be real tight, and the other side would be real loose. Don't ask. Um, I did do plastic canvas, and I enjoy plastic canvas. I did in the latter 80s, going into the 90s, I did latch hook. And then in the 90s, I was an adult. Started working at 89, 90, something like that. So I was an adult, and unfortunately, I had to work. And that kind of took a lot of crafting time away. Mid 90s. into the late
Yes.
90s, I started getting into candle making and things like that. And I was doing candles. Early 2000s, I took candles and I added to them. I was into, like, my daughter was born. And so at that point, I was into natural everything. So I want to make natural line, natural lotions, natural lip balms, natural hair products and things. I was doing natural everything. And then instead of making products for women, because everybody was making stuff for women, I came up with a men's line, and the men's line was very successful. But by mid 2000s, my daughter was everywhere, all over the place, and I just did not have the time anymore to kind of focus on the men's line and things. My dad, he was my number one customer, and then he had his friends buying from me, and then we were renting a house, and our landlord, he he was buying from me, and he started recommending to his coworkers and friends and things. And next thing you know, I had like a steady customer base of maybe 40, 50 customers. But that's all you need when it comes to, a steady, line of business and things. And so that kept it going. That kept me with side money and things. So I really enjoyed that, but I couldn't do it, all the time. I was getting late and behind on orders and stuff. I was chasing little mama around. I wish I had a picture of her. I was trying to get a picture of her when she was little so y'all could see, I couldn't avoid her little kisses and stuff. So, but I could not, unfortunately, I just couldn't keep it up and stuff. So I was a mom, and then when they got out of school, and my son had went off to school, and then he started working,
We gotta
and then
get more updated pictures of me, Mom.
I do need more updated pictures.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, because this is you in the dorm, and you
That's
graduated
from
last
5 years
December.
ago.
Oh, I didn't know when it was. I just remember it was in the dorm. No, it wasn't 5 years ago, but obviously it was when you lived in the dorms. Look at you. I think it's 3 years old though.
No, it's not 3 years, because no, it was 4.5 years ago.
Okay,
It's from
well, we def
2021.
is that 2021?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, then you need
So
to get
four
on
years
task.
ago, actually.
You need to get on task. That's what you sent me.
Okay.
Hi, mom. Here
This
you
is
go.
okay. No more pictures, please. Okay. This is
Move it
I'm
down
done
a
now,
little.
guys.
Okay.
Oh, can you see it?
To the yep, to your right a little.
I
You're right. You're right.
finally finished.
You moved it
Okay, let me
away
get
from
the
you.
angle for
I said,
this.
yeah, there you go, to the right. Look at you.
You guys see this?
Look at you. We do. That's the perfect angle right there. Uh-oh. Okay. You moved it away from the camera, but we can see it. It's in view. Look at those colors.
It's
I love it.
finally complete.
Look at you. It is.
I'm trying to get it right.
That's perfect right there. You're doing good. Um,
It says
Tammy actually
awesome
says, I
color.
need,
Thanks,
you did,
guys.
you did good, baby. They're
Do
saying
you
it's
know
gorgeous.
what movie this is from?
What movie is it from? I don't think that nobody's going to get it wrong, but you tell us.
It is from Princess and the Frog.
I agree. You know what? I think there's one big hint. What hint do you think that was?
What?
Well, I'm gonna say the frog, but I mean we could have went with the skin tone as well.
Well,
What
of
y'all think?
course, duh.
Well, you asked us,
Huh?
so what do you mean? I said you asked us. Tammy says I need two more girls in that diamond painting because I have three sisters. You you asked us like you expected us not to know. It's hints all over the page. Uncle Matt says those cozy corner sticker scenes are kind of cool. I haven't tried any yet. Well, we gotta get you out there. Everyone said, Miss Linda said it's gorgeous. Aunt Gail says, awesome coloring, looks great. Yeah, I never seen it, but the frog was a bit of a giveaway. The frog was. Love is in the air. Mask of Love by
I'm
Josephine
trying to
Wall.
see
Woo!
what I'm gonna do next.
Aunt
So
Rebecca is in the house. Hey,
just
Rebecca.
sit tight. I if I ever do this again, I have to figure out how to work this camera on
You did
or
a
on
great
my
job. Aunt
cellular
Rebecca
device
is
right
in the house.
now.
Say hello,
I
Tiara.
have an Apple
She's not paying me no attention.
iPhone. Is it 11?
I'm not
I
sure,
can't
baby.
keep
It's been
up
a
with it.
while. Listen, Aunt Rebecca is in the house. Say hello. She is in the audience. And everyone's saying,
Hello.
hey, Rebecca. She said, hi,
Hi.
Tiara. Um, Girl,
I'm
she in
um
here.
I'm switching to I'm trying to see what I'm going to do next, guys. I'm switching to a Samsung phone. Now, the phone that I want to purchase has to be durable and long lasting, but also kind of cutesy. So, the cutesy phone that I've been looking at is the not Z Flip, the Samsung flip phone, and not the fold one. The actual flip, kind of like it's kind of modern, but also kind of retro, kind of like the original flip phones back in the day, like the early 2000s.
Uncle Matt.
What? And it's
Well, I'm
so
laughing for
cute, guys. It's like vintage cute. And it's called the flip. What is it called, Mom?
it's to call the Z Flip. Uncle Matt said, you
Oh,
doing fine, Tiara. T is just over here thinking she's Steven Spielberg or something. Listen,
that's
listen.
funny.
I'm still trying to figure out what happened. Like we interrupted our regular programming for a quick Samsung commercial, and now we are back.
No, you interrupted me. Just let me finish my thought really quick.
Okay.
Um, Especially since we are nearing Black Friday, you know, if you guys are looking for a new phone and you're like, I kind of want a throwback, kind of like vintage, but something still cutesy, look online, go on Google, and it is called whatever Mom called it. I can't remember because I have the memory of a goldfish and the attention span of a
Uh,
goldfish. But it is so cute and it pops up on my TikTok. That might be what it is. I need to get off of TikTok more because that's probably why my attention span's like that. But I
you know,
digress. Um,
you didn't
it
digress
is
though.
so cute.
Tammy, I didn't even think about it like that until, until you said so. I'm wondering like what is going on. It's making sense now though. It's making sense. That was a big hint. Hint, 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 hint. Um, so with that said, um, I think Marquita got it. Uncle Matt, you slow. You know, I'm shocked you didn't say something first. Like you not getting this here. You not understanding. Uh,
Your
so
comment section, your comments, the people in your comment section are funny.
they are,
I
huh?
keep chuckling. I'm trying to.
um, they know me. They know me well, so that's why. um, so with that said, obviously, you know, we did the what's in your weather. We definitely tried to do the what's in your card. Everybody, you know, it's that time of the year where, you know, we got some choices and things and decisions to make. Earlier today, Butterfly. She was coughing and she wouldn't start. And I was so upset. I'm like, what's going on with Butterfly? Night, my love. And she was coughing and she wouldn't start. So I call out roadside. Roadside
Oh
comes
my
out
goodness.
and they go to start
The
her, jump starter, and they say nothing wrong with the battery. You didn't turn your lights out. So apparently I didn't turn the lights out. But I was sitting here like I had appointments set up. I was about to send her in to the doctor. Next thing you know, I'm like, this is gonna cost me three, four. I had everything wrong with Butterfly, and just drained the battery down. And needed a jump. So, Tia, are you doing my challenge? I'm not sure. Just so y'all are aware, if y'all didn't see my sister's show, she sent a notice out to everybody, but she wants us to do some kind of dance challenge where we kind of get up, we dance. We've all done these before. They are fun, especially when you see a compilation of all of your favorite YouTube artists and stuff doing the dance. But when we go to retreats and stuff, Rebecca and Rochelle, they're like always in the front. They're doing the line dances. Tima and J-Pa, they are, teaching the line
Okay.
dance. I'm usually in the back. I'm usually in the back, and I'm
I just
usually,
needed to get this one.
so, and if you guys know Berta always say, Tia's the only black person I know that don't have no rhythm. So I say this to say, I may not be joining in because I don't need everybody to see that. Matt says Tia and Tiara both doing it. I heard. I don't see Tiara wanting to do a dance challenge either. I think I got a little more rhythm than her. Do you have rhythm, baby?
Huh?
Do you got rhythm? If somebody invited you, if Aunt Rebecca, she said, "Oh please, you better."
Well,
Aunt Rebecca, she wants us to
when
do a dance challenge,
uh
and
when
post
I
it on
when
YouTube.
I was dancing yesterday, I thought I did, but you said it looked like I was having a tantrum or something, and I was
Uh,
gonna
yeah, yeah, a panic
pull a
attack. You
muscle.
you 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 literally had like a nervous twitch, and it wasn't on the beat. I think it's important that we are on the beat. So, um,
I thought
we
I was.
will.
I thought it was. I thought. I honestly thought that. I'm gonna be
Oh,
honest. When I showed you that dance, I really
mm-hmm.
thought that I was doing something.
You really?
So yeah, that's why I
See, we
showed
got
it
to
to
get
you.
in touch with reality. We need to be in touch with reality. Aunt Rebecca wants us to go on location, like in front of a casino or something. Woo, she got high hopes for us, huh?
Well, I don't mind that, but
Since she doesn't
with
mind,
me,
I'm willing to
I
give it a
don't really
try.
have, what do they call it? I don't get embarrassed easily, but I feel like you might get secondhand embarrassment for me.
You think I would for you?
Yeah.
More Robin. Oh, Robin said you're terrible, Tia. Let her dance. Oh my. I don't know if I'll be able to do Bellagio because we just had it just ended Sunday, and they haven't started, but you guys know Formula One. That's the race through. This was the worst idea on the face of the earth. I'm not even sure whose bright idea this was, but somebody had an idea to create a race through Las Vegas Strip
I'm
in the
gonna
middle
do
of the
this
city.
word bank just to reset my mind before I start my next page, okay?
Page, okay. So I'm not, and the reason why it was a bad idea is because of all of
I
the
got it.
restructuring and the construction that needed to go into making this track that maneuvers through the strip. And directly in front of the Bellagio is one of the grandstand seatings where everybody, they kind of pile into the seats and things. And the backdrop is Bellagio as the cars race, through town, through the strip and things. So that has not been completely taken down yet. Obviously, it can take a few weeks. It took about 2 months to get it all set up, and it was before the first year. It took about 6 weeks to 2 months to take down. Last year, which was the second year, they got it down in I believe 2 to 3 weeks. So they did a really good job, and we are hoping that they get it down even sooner this year. But me and TR just went for a ride this afternoon along the strip just to kind of see where they were, and the track is still intact. So they probably was like, we'll come back December 1st. Everybody go home. The race is over. 2 vehicles were disqualified. Now they're on to their next city. Now, I'm pretty sure this idea, this concept worked really well for the video game, but it was a horrible idea. Horrible idea, implementation wise in real life. So everyone is laughing. They think it'll be they think it'll be fun. Just look up Fate of Ophelia dance tutorial. I got the link. I did get the link, and I know you posted it online, and then you sent all of us creators. You posted it in I think the sisters chat. So I don't know if that's the probably either something downtown because the race did not run downtown, or something on the opposite end, like down by the Luxor, or New York, or um, the Excalibur, which is the castle. So maybe, maybe something down there. Probably the Excalibur is easy in and easy out. It's next to Tropicana, which is not too far, maybe around the corner. So that would probably be more ideal, one of those areas, as opposed to center of the strip where the race took place. Um, but great idea. If baby girl wants to do it, then I will certainly join her, and we will do it together. Okay. Okay, you're gonna get a snippet. It's gonna be 15, 20 seconds. I'm not doing a whole minute of me trying to catch the beat or anything. But we will try and get you something. Okay. Only because Auntie Robin, she made me feel bad. uh, so with that said, we did like I said, skim through what's in your cart. We talked about what's the weather like in your neck of the woods, and we did talk about what you're watching. Obviously, I wonder that a lot. No, just 15 seconds or so. Okay, that's even better. 15 seconds. um yeah, so what you watching? I feel like that segment is so small because, like I said a couple of weeks ago, we don't do we even have three networks? It used to be five, right? We used to have the three primetime networks, the ABC, CBS, NBC. I haven't heard of ABC in a long time. My daughter said ABC Family is just gone. Um, and I wonder what's going on with Fox, and what was the other? Was it UPN, WB? Was it WBCN? The CN, CCN, or something like that. Those, off networks, are they still around? I know Supernatural kept them going for a long time, but once Supernatural, they could have kept going. That's a show that probably could have been around for 40 years. These guys was like, look here, we tired of playing demons and gods. So we can hear you. Um, we can
Oh,
hear you.
I'm sorry, guys.
That's
I keep
okay.
thinking that we're muted. I'm muted and you're just talking. Mom, is there a mute function on your end for my camera? Because
Nope.
I just kind of just talk whenever, like stem whenever.
But we want to hear
Huh?
you. But you singing, and then before you was talking to yourself. You was holding a whole conversation with yourself. We you want to include us. That's the whole point. You want to include us, right? So tell everybody a little bit about yourself. What do you do besides
I like
color?
to watch YouTube. Um, I really enjoy like this right here is large print. My large print, my large print word books. Now this is the March 2025 edition. I enjoy
Go ahead. That was my fault. I'll read a call.
okay. I enjoy going on walks.
Are you there?
I enjoy going on walks. I enjoy hanging out with my friends and thrifting. I
Tiara.
enjoy
Uh,
how come it keeps exiting out for me? Why is that occurring on there?
I don't know. Something happened when Aunt Rita called. She called the admin phone, and I don't know.
Okay.
Aunt Rebecca wants to know.
Okay, I'm still talking about what I enjoy. Um I am a person that is easily entertained. So I like so many things, guys. Okay. But those are my main things. I
Okay,
like.
so we have questions from the audience. I'm gonna go ahead and read the three that came up, and then you can pick and choose and answer. Rebecca says, "Is she dating? We want the tea." Aunt Tammy says, "How does Tiara like her job?" And then Aunt Denise says, "Do you work or what do you study in school?" There you go.
Oh, I can pick which one.
Definitely, because I know you're not gonna answer them all.
I am a teacher. I'm a middle school teacher and I like teaching. And actually, I'm a first year teacher, so sometimes it's a little hard on my days off like today because I'm still trying to understand work life balance. So this morning I woke up and I didn't have to go to school, guys. So I'm like, what? Because I get up at 5 usually. And so my alarm got up this morning and I realized I didn't have to go to school. But there are heavier sides to teaching sometimes, like on days like this, I am thinking about my students and just hoping that they're doing okay where they are and that they're having a good holiday. I work at a I work at a school that has I work at a school that has what's it called? Like a range of different kind of students. Like I have students that have a very rich background and some students that don't. So I'm just hoping that they are having access to meals and warmth because it's kind of cool right now. So that's what I've been thinking about a lot today. But I do enjoy teaching and I love my students very much. And I do enjoy my work. Um, I do enjoy my work. So teaching is going good. I don't really have any good stories to talk about right now just because there's not really anything that's been happening right now. But I do like teaching. Yesterday I was a little tired though because I had two parent teacher conferences.
I'm sorry, I'm reading the comments. Aunt Rebecca, you know how she is. She wants to know if there's any hot teachers at the school. Aunt Denise says, "Well, do you teach a variety of subjects or just one or two?" Uncle Matt says, "Rebecca is that aunt that everybody has got." She want the tea. She is like me. I think I'm like that to all my nieces and nephews. And Tammy says, "Such a kind heart Tiara has." So she is, you know, she's still my baby. In other words, she's still young at heart. I love that. You guys met Prince, my son. He pretty much the same way. You know, they more on the innocent side. But Prince will indulge in a dating topic. He has been on Love is in the Air quite a bit as the single, and he did the singles challenge with me and Aunt Rebecca, where we all signed up for dating apps. I don't think I could get. We want grandbabies. I understand that, right? um, he's not as reserved. My daughter's very reserved, so I knew she was gonna skirt past that. Um, and she's a teacher, so teachers are more reserved, for lack of a better way. She's definitely, been my baby. A lot of people think that she's still in high school, I'll say. Sometimes junior high. So, um, we'll see. We will definitely see. I can tell that she is, getting out a little bit more. She got a group of friends. She's Every once in a while she'll go out. That's just not something she did even in college. But she is starting to get out a little bit more, to go out more, explore, with her friends. uh, they don't go to clubs a lot. I've been asking her, like, y'all don't go to clubs, y'all don't go. That's what I did when I was young. But we'll see. I started later in life. By the time I started having kids, most of my friends had kids already in third or fourth grade and things. So they got the benefit of maybe an old mom.
No,
uh,
if I have kids, I will adopt my kids if I have kids.
Naturally, because you got, what you show me, 120. So
I have 190 kids. I have 190 students. But
that's a
if
lot, baby.
I want to be a mom, I want to adopt.
Honestly, Vegas would be a scary place to raise your kids. We lived in Henderson, which is a suburb. She doesn't hang out at McDonald's like you. Definitely not. Don't want her getting shot. Uh, um, she hang at the library. She used to go to the library a lot. She hung on campus. Well, she stayed in the
I
dorm,
go
and
to
she
a lot
was.
of libraries.
Mm-hmm. And she was an RA. So RAs have their own room. So she had a single unit. Um, she's more of a loner. So she's getting out a little bit more. She has a friend group. She has a friend named, she might be in the audience, so I don't want to use her name, but she has a friend, and they are working at the same
We've
school
been best
right
friends
now.
for 5 years.
Yes. And they are starting to get out, just to get out and do a little bit more. So if you guys heard me at the beginning of the hour saying, nope, her mom already has the channel and it's already come to the show, that's who I was referring to. So her best friend, her mom, is one of my subscribers. She does come to the show. If you in the audience, you can say something, but she's probably, cooking and getting ready for their feast tomorrow. So I thank my daughter for even wanting to come on. I asked her last minute if she wanted to come on. She is in her That's her little hangout craft area. Um she put her feet up on the hammocks, and she'll be on her laptop. She'll be watching TikTok or YouTube. She watch a lot of stuff I just don't watch. Um so I was
Yeah,
trying to
mom
have.
doesn't. It's so funny because I'll send my stuff to mom and she's like, oh, okay, because I watch a lot of different stuff. But earlier I was watching this guy that built a house in the middle of the forest and it took him 28 days and it was an entire time lapse. And he had like a moss bed and then he had to cut down some trees to make his table for his kitchen, and then he made like a refrigerator out of wood. I don't know how he's gonna live in there though, because you have to do some extra stuff. But I like watching a lot of that, and I love Wicked, so I'll watch anything Wicked related, or like I will put a lot of the karaoke versions on YouTube and sing along to Wicked. And I am easily entertained. So anything, like I like watching when they clean the feet of the horses, like the barn videos, and it'll be like a 3 hour compilation of those, or like the carpet cleaning on YouTube. I like those too.
And she likes dinosaurs.
I love dinosaurs. I love dinosaurs. So if anyone here likes dinosaurs or Wicked, but dinosaurs, I love for years. So those are my interests. I'm kind of NPC coded, just a ordinary person. Mom is more sparkly and stuff, but I'm very ordinary NPC coded. Um, Easily impressed. My best friend got me a rock a few months ago, and I just loved that thing. She painted it and everything. Like, it doesn't
um,
take much for me to get impressed by anything, guys, which I don't know.
well, she loved
I don't
dinosaurs.
know.
She gets some kind of either dinosaur stuffed animal, dinosaur action figure, or I think you got a sticker book and a coloring book last year. So definitely dinosaur. That's her stick right there. But just basically wanting to show you guys a different side because when Prince comes on, that's my son, and when he comes on, he's so like-minded. Like we're into a lot of the same things. We diamond paint. He
Me
helped
and
out
mom are very opposite, guys.
Mhm.
We're very opposite. But that's not a bad thing.
It's not, baby. It's not at all. And I really, I mean, you definitely bring a smile to my face. You make, life so enjoyable. Matt says, "Oh my God, Rebecca and Joanna, take Tiara for a night." Nope. Y'all gonna ruin my baby.
Do they live in the countryside? Because I love, if they live in the Midwest, even better. If you are located in the Midwest, in the
You talking about
countryside,
Aunt
and you
Rebecca?
happen to have a barn or a homestead, I would love to visit.
We're gonna send her
Do
to
they
Auntie
live there, Mom?
Crashley. No, Aunt
Huh?
Rebecca, she stays in Wichita, Kansas, but she lived in like the city part. You would have to go see Aunt
Uh,
Crashley.
she lives in the
She
city.
lives she lives rural. Robin says she can come to Chicago. Denise says I can tell Tiara that you make mom very. She does. That's my
I like
baby.
walks, so anywhere that has nature and walks. But as city is kind of overwhelming for me. It's too much. Like, mom, I don't you notice we don't really even go on the strip that much. So
We don't.
if you have like a lot of trees, then that would be nice. Walkable
She does
city
go
if you
on
live in a city,
she does go on nature
because
when
I
I
can
you
walk for
guys
miles.
She does go on the nature rides with me. If you guys always hear me talking about driving up to the mountain, she will join me for that. My son, he could care less. When I go
He
camping, she
could
doesn't
care
mind. She
less.
will
He couldn't care
he
less.
couldn't care less. Sorry. When I'm talking around a teacher, I gotta watch what I say. And my son Prince, he couldn't care less about camping, about enjoying nature. She would love Crashly's. Yes, she would,
I
Rebecca.
like
She
Crashly very much. Me
she
and
thinks
her
she
are kind
crazy.
of very in tune, I think. Um, I like her, guys. I don't talk to her very much, but
She
she's
thinks she
funny.
crazy.
I think she's hilarious.
I know, baby. We got to get you down there. 'Cause she stays rural, and you would love hanging out with the outdoor pets and
Yes,
enjoying
that would
some of
be
the
fun. If
acreage.
she has cows, if she has pigs and
No, I
sheeps
don't think she has.
and
No,
cows, can
no,
you
we
imagine?
don't have any family. Do we in the audience? Any family out there with cows and stuff? We got somebody that want to come help you work the farm.
Do you think?
Mm-mm, I don't think.
Oh,
Um,
or like, does she have chickens?
mm-mm,
No.
mm-mm,
Oh,
no cows, baby.
Okay.
We're trying. So, oh yeah, Crashly, very nice, coated as well. Yep. So I think that they would have a good time. The unfortunate part is Tima has chickens. Oh, that is right. She do. She got little chicks. Oh, and Auntie Mindy. We could send her out to Mindy's. And
I met T-Mom before, but she
mm,
was no, I won't say that on the she was
you
chatting
just
with
said you
mom. They
weren't
were
gonna
having a
say
good
it.
time.
Stop.
Huh?
Listen, if you're not gonna say something, then don't. You might be sharing something you shouldn't. So be be mindful.
She was
But
doesn't she have a now this was a few years ago, circa 2020, 2021. She has a lot of yarn.
no,
No? Oh.
no,
I thought she had a lot of yarn in her room.
that's
Maybe
Aunt
that was
Rebecca.
someone else.
That's Aunt Rebecca. Look at
Oh,
that,
that was
Auntie
who it was.
Rebecca. She
And it was
confusing
color
you with
coded
Tima.
too. When it was
Aunt
color
Rebecca.
coded, that was when you all three of you guys were on the live and I said hi.
That would be Aunt Rebecca had the yarn. It was color coded. She had the
Yeah, it was
crepes.
really nice
She
setup.
doesn't
I
she doesn't
love
craft in that room
organization
anymore.
like that. Color
She doesn't
coded.
craft in that room anymore.
Oh, that
She
was a
she
few
moved her
years
craft
ago.
room around. Um, that's okay.
Oh, okay.
Um, she won't hold it against you. There you go. Mindy has all or has neighbors that have it all. That's definitely true. Um, so see, so we got to, we got to do, we got to get together more when I'm on with the sisters, bring you on so that you remember them. um,
There was
you,
this time growing up
t-
because we used to have family friends that stayed in Colorado.
mm-hmm.
Best years ever because we went to go stay in this small town called Milliken, Colorado when they had a farm or we were staying near a farm and it was amazing. Like,
And we used to go every year. This week, we used to go every year the week of Thanksgiving. We'd fly out on Sunday and we'd come home on Saturday. We'd have one day before you guys went back to school, before, life started back up. So we haven't been
yes, and
to
I remember
Colorado.
the last two times we went, I was not having it. I was crying. I said, Mom, we have to move here. I didn't want to get on the plane. I wouldn't eat anything. We make great travel companions. I don't know because
Rebecca,
do you drive at least 5 miles per hour under this posted speed limit?
y'all
Because
drive just alike. You get your driving from your aunt Rebecca. You guys would be perfect to go on trips together. Yep. So,
okay.
but only thing, Aunt Rebecca don't see the stop sign sometimes, all the time. But she don't,
Oh, I don't like rolling stops. You do rolling stops?
But you guys drive pretty similar, and she's right. You would make great travel companions. Great travel companions.
Yeah, so I
I
forgot what I
think
was
you guys
saying.
would be perfect travel companions. Stay off the highway and keep it rural. There you go. That's definitely true.
I
Oh,
don't
don't worry.
Mom
Don't
says I
worry.
don't
When
have
I
a sense
get
of urgency. Here's the thing.
that's
If you leave early enough, you don't ever have to have a sense of urgency.
this
Leisure
girl.
driving always, as long as you leave early enough,
This girl did not come
you'll
from
get to
me.
where you're supposed to be going eventually. You have
This
I started a CD collection. So lately I've been listening to the Nat King Cole, I think it said 1994 Christmas album.
Let me tell
You
you,
put
the
in a
album
good
is
CD.
No,
And you'll get there.
the album is a slower, like jazzy Christmas album. And she was driving basically to the beat of this. It said 40 or 45 miles per hour. We weren't even doing 20. And I said, can we
Man,
at least have,
no. I was I was having extreme
I think
caution
so.
because on that particular street there are frequent jaywalkers. So I was just making sure that I didn't hit a pedestrian,
But there
and
was a 25-mile-per-hour difference
I don't
in what
usually
you were
drive
doing.
that slow underneath there, but I was being extra cautious because of the frequent jaywalkers, especially during that time of day. And
Okay.
I was also real relaxed because the first Noel was playing, and that's one of my
Yes, she was
favorites.
playing
And it
some
had
really,
it had
really
really nice
jazzy.
horns that opened up in the beginning of the song.
Nothing like her brother. I exactly complete opposite. Now, if it's 45, I can tell him, hey, listen, can we do 55? Slow it down, you are
No,
too
I don't
fast.
get in the same car as Justin because he called me a backseat something or whatever that phrase is, and that got me real upset with him because I told him I wouldn't have to be if he did what he was supposed to, and it was very cautious on the road and went the speed limit. I said even 5 over is doable, but nothing more.
Yep,
And
I
then
had
he
that
said,
same
"Don't ride with me
conversation
in the
with your
car
Aunt
anymore." And
Rebecca.
I said I wasn't going to. I'll keep my little mom car. I can't
Uh,
do that.
uh,
Ugh.
so now you guys can see I'm laughing out loud here. You remember I had this same conversation with Rebecca. I was like, look, when you get in the car seat, can we at least do the speed limit or 5 miles over? Rebecca, it'll say 65. We was doing like 57, 50. I'm like, can we do the speed limit? Um, we were
Ugh.
doing rural roads, and I'm like, because we're doing rural roads, you'll see a stop sign. She'll look and see and just roll through them. Like, can we stop at the stop sign? There's some high cornfields. We don't know what could be coming. So, yeah, I definitely feel like, they are two different people, which makes life so fun. Um, you'll never guess how much fun. So with that said, baby, I'm gonna go ahead and let you go. 'Cause I see you haven't ever since you finished your picture. You look like you just kind
Yeah,
of shy. Oh, you
I'm
playing with your
doing
fidget?
this,
Okay.
and I don't have the mental span right. The times.
To,
Oh, I'm losing all my words now. I'll come
that's
back to
okay.
this tomorrow when I have a longer attention span.
Well,
But I
you
am
did
doing
good.
this, so this is a fidget, and when you do it this, you see how it uh it's kind of like those vintage clocks, but a modernized one. This with the sand in it, but obviously way more visually appealing to the eye with the bright colors. And
Yes.
then you can also hold it like this. And I got this from Five Below.
Your favorite store.
Yeah, because they have the best fidgets there. Walmart used to, but then they kind of got too commercialized with their fidgets.
Okay. Well, I thank you so much for joining us this evening. I'm going to let you go. I'm going to say goodbye to everybody. And then I'm going to come into your domain, unless you want to come back here, and craft with you or watch a movie or something.
Do I
Oh,
have to
she
end
wants
this
to.
a specific? Oh, well, you get comments.
Well, yeah, I'll definitely address the comments and things. But no, I can
Wait,
end it
you're
from
getting
here.
comments. Hold on.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh, we're getting comments. So Aunt Rebecca wants to know if you have to know if you use a ghetto finger stick in your class.
What's
Do you
that?
I don't think she does.
What's that?
You know
What
that
the
finger,
heck?
the pointy finger that mommy has?
What does it
You know
look
the
like?
point.
Show it to me in the camera.
Oh, I don't have it in here. It's in my room. I'll have to show it. But I know she doesn't.
So that
Um
okay, tell her the answer is pending until I know what it is.
okay, the answer is pending until I can bring to her recollection. Matt says, reminds me of the old thing with water that you would hit the pump, yeah, and then everything would catch. I like that. Um, Everyone is saying goodnight, and I didn't get a chance to say my goodbye. So say your goodbye, Tiara. Say goodbye.
Good night, and try not to eat right now because you guys are not supposed to eat after 6 p.m. So if you can have a hearty snack, something with nutrients in it, maybe a tea, a herbal tea. Have a good rest of your night. Happy holiday. Make sure tomorrow you guys are still drinking a lot of water if you're having a diet with high sodium. Um, and I hope you enjoy your time with your family.
Oh, that was sweet. Oh, well, I'm glad that you guys got a chance to kind of hang out with my daughter and me. Just real quick, she said this picture is 4 years old. Um, that's her in her dorm room. I thought it was 3 years, 2 or 3 years old, but she said it's four. And then here she is again, stealing my butterflies. And that I think is 2 years. Um, just so you guys can see who you have been talking to. Wait a minute, how do I get this off? All right, there we go. So, kind of moving over from there. Everyone's starting to say good night, night, all off to rest. Happy Thanksgiving. Those are made for teachers. Yes, they are made for teachers. I didn't get that for that purpose. I had been making my own ghetto finger stick, and this was just a better version of it. My ghetto finger stick actually came with a stylus. I had the dowel, and I actually created um Everyone's saying good night. Matt says, bye, guys. Enjoy the family fun. Good night. Good night. Just want to make sure that you guys all have a great holiday tomorrow. Happy holiday. Hopefully, you guys are able to spend some time with some loved ones. If not, make sure that you guys are thinking of you this holiday season, and don't forget to make yourself smile. We always think of others, we always think of what we're grateful for, and it's always someone else. But make sure to include yourself in your thoughts and well wishes and prayers. I thank you all for coming out. Love you too, sis. Obviously I gotta get your niece down there for you and her to have a good time, because there's some similarities. I'm seeing some similarities between you and Crashly with her, which means I did a good job. So other than that, thank you all for coming out, hanging out with me, having a great time. Make sure that you guys stay tuned. Next week is my birthday. But I do still plan to go live. Obviously, it might be emotional, because the day before my birthday last year was when I had my stroke, and I did spend my birthday in the hospital. And so hopefully, I'm feeling renewed and things like that. Obviously, it's going to be a lot of, looking back over the year, what I, went through, and how I tried to, climb back into myself, the shell of my old self and stuff. So, with that said, I'm hoping when I come on, it's a lot of fun. I'm be celebrating my 30th birthday. Yeah, she's finally gonna be 30. I figure it's time. It's time to age. But with that said, make sure you guys stay tuned. Have a great rest of your holiday. Hopefully, I'll see you guys, some of these Zooms where we getting coupon codes and we trying to find the best deals. But if not, have a safe holiday. Bye.